All right, here we go. This is the second time I'm shooting this. Boy, it's been a while since I sat down and did one of these. Today, I am gonna tell you about Semuc Champey. Clearly, if you click this video, you probably know what I'm talking about. Semuc Champey in Guatemala. But if you don't, let me just explain what it is real quick. Basically, there's a river in the middle of the jungle that has a beautiful, beautiful turquoise hue to it.
Look at that water.
It's a natural limestone bed. You can go out there and swim, hang out for a while. The water's nice and cool. It's very picturesque.
That feels great. The water gets deep. And the little fish are out there nibbling on you.
Before we even move on, yeah, I recommend it. It was fun. It was beautiful. I had a great time there. I'm on my way to Tikal. This was a good stop. So if like me, you're wanting to visit this place, this guide is gonna be for you. Number one, how do you even get to this place, right? Personally, I rented a car from Guatemala City and I drove all the way. But you can take shuttles, there's tours. But if you're in Antigua, Lake Atitlan, Guatemala City, expect the drive itself is gonna be about 10 hours. Just going and doing this by itself may not be worth it, but for me, this personally broke up my trip to Tikal, which was like 16 hours total on the road. So keep that in mind. It's a remote place. It takes a while to get to from the most popular tourist destinations in Guatemala. But if you're heading to the north, I think it's definitely worth it. So since I drove, here are a couple notes I just want to leave in, just in case you're driving yourself.
Hello. We rented a car. Here we are. We stayed the night in Coban. We're driving to Lanquín, and that's where Semuc Champey is. Go there, get into the little gringo tourist vans. They're gonna shuttle us to beautiful, beautiful, beautiful river, and we're gonna swim all day. We bought snacks, we've got money, they have lockers, so bring locks, and we're gonna make this happen. Here in the north, Guate is really beautiful. We've been driving through the mountains all morning, like just looking around, it's just corn, agriculture, small towns, people running around. It's beautiful. And the roads actually here are not bad at all. Going from Coban to Lanquin and coming from Guate City to Coban, they weren't bad. We're headed to Flores next, so we can go to Tikal, which is going to be about another 6-hour drive. I read that if you go from Lanquin to Flores, the road is awful. Like it's like a goat pass road. It's not paved, it's just a really thin, rocky road. Even though Lanquin is closer to Flores, on the map, the road would just be too dangerous in a rental car. I can't say that I've seen it with my own eyes, but that's what we read online. And locals were saying that. We're going back to Coban tonight to sleep, and then in the morning we're gonna drive to Flores. So we just got here to Lanquin. There's some guys on the road that try to stop us already and sell us tours and whatever. We drove right past them. Look at this right here. And we're gonna get to the actual parking spot where we can park, leave our car. They got someone to watch the car.
Your objective is to get to the city of Lanquin. From there, they're gonna truck you down to the river itself on the 4x4s.
It's a 40-minute ride, 30, 35. Making our way down into the valley. Hola! Hola! My new friends.
Now here is a good place to put in a couple things I think you should bring on your trip. Number one, cash. Bring cash, guys.
Oh, I wanted to make a note. No ATMs nearby, and it's only cash. No credit cards. Bring cash. Bring cash, or you're screwed. You came all the way down here for nothing.
There's no ATMs down there once you get down to the river, and you have to pay cash. Bring cash. Don't forget cash. Number two, water shoes. This is a limestone river. It is going to be rough on your feet. It is better to have water shoes than not to have them. You can actually buy them from the locals down there.
We got shoe sellers here. This little brother just holding on the back. If you want to buy water shoes, they sell them at 50, so it's like $6-7 on them. What are those?
But if you have a pair, bring them, all right? Bug spray. You're in the middle of the jungle. I think bug spray is a good idea to have. If you're allergic to the sun, maybe some sunscreen as well. Snacks, bring snacks, because you know the trip's not short. And you can buy those in Lanquin when you arrive as well. As I said, to get down there, you're gonna have to take the 4x4 trucks. The road itself, on the way there, it gets pretty rough. At first you're on regular streets, but then you get off-road. That's why you need the 4x4s. And it's pretty rough and dusty.
This is a dusty road. We are eating as much of it as we can.
So just keep that in mind. It's not the greatest experience getting down there, but once you get down there, it's definitely worth it. When I was there, they were actually paving a lot of the road. So maybe by the time you go, the entire road will be paved. It just makes sense to pave the road. They have so many tourists going there. Now these 4x4 trucks, they usually cost about 20 to 25 quetzales each way. So make sure you have cash for that as well.
We're here. It's really nice. There's hotels and stuff on the way here, and everybody's been staring at me. It says it's because I'm huge. We're gonna pay the entrance, and then we're gonna eat a little bit of lunch, and then get to swimming. Man, it's really beautiful down here. So it's 50 quetzales for foreigners, 30 for locals.
When you arrive, you're gonna have lockers and change rooms.
There's changing rooms right over next to the lockers. Like I said, bring your own padlock. You can lock stuff up here.
You don't have to worry about that if you want to change clothes when you get there, but you do need to bring your own lock. Just keep that in mind. But when you first arrive, it's going to be beautiful. I'm telling you, this place is really gorgeous.
We had lunch. We're going up to the top. Oh. It's freaking stunning.
The water's nice and cool. You'll probably be a little bit blown away when you see it. I really, really, really liked it. If you're a photographer, I think you could get some great shots. When you do first arrive, the mirador, which is the lookout where everyone takes the same picture, you're gonna have to walk really far up there.
Mirador is way up there, way up there.
It's a long hike up to get up to the balcony to overlook the entire river. If that's what you want to do, you can do that. I actually didn't do it. The park is only open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and I got there kind of midday and I just didn't want to spend the time doing that. I wanted to swim. Like I was still swimming when they were closing down the park. So if you want to do it, you might want to do it first. It depends when you arrive. The earlier you arrive, the better, the less people. If you want to take pictures, like I would try to be one of the first ones there. And on the way to the mirador, it can get slippery. Let's say it rained in the morning, so just keep that in mind. Like wear good shoes, be careful. But yeah, the pools themselves, I mean, it's just fun. It's like being a kid, right? You get to jump in this river, and there's plenty of places to jump and flip from, and there's a lot of locals there who are just hanging out and having fun.
Whoa. Michael. See. Oh my gosh. Guys, I got a new fan club.
Just a beautiful, beautiful place. The water's nice and cool and the nature's all around you. You're in like a canyon, so you see these humongous limestone mountains, I guess, just right next to you. Like it's almost quite peaceful down there as well. And then just the color of the water, it was just great. You could spend quite a few hours there. But like I said, it's all limestone, so you get kind of roughed up a bit. I noticed I had a couple bruises when I left.
Bad bunny, bad bunny. Oh. Yeah, I just ran into that rock.
But it didn't really take away from anything. Some of the limestone is actually so slick you can slide down into other pools as well. That's a lot of fun. And right behind it, there's just this section of like powerful rapids coming in and feeding it. And they have it roped off so you can't go over there. But like I would not want to fall in there because it's all being forced through like a tiny hole and you're dead if you fall in there. Like, let's be honest. So avoid that.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God. Wow. That's incredible. Hear the power in that. You can raft down there. Oh. Jesus. This is like God's best kept secret.
So one advantage of actually booking a tour and everything is there's some caves down there that a guide can take you through. Personally, I didn't do it, but I've just seen pictures online and everything. And there's also tubing. You can get an inner tubing and go further down the river. There's more to do than just hang out like I did. And if that's something that you're interested in, you probably just book a tour and you can do all those things. But there's people there that'll approach you and try to get you to do those. So you could jump on that as well. Say you drove, you don't necessarily have to like buy a tour. You can find people there to take you tubing and to take you through the caves. If I had more time, I would have gone through the caves myself. Like that would have been something I wanted to see, but it wasn't something I personally did, so I can't really comment on if it's worth the money or not. The journey itself is kind of taxing and everything. So if you actually want to stay down next to the river, they've got places to stay. I'm sure they're overpriced. But if you don't care, you're right there in the middle of the jungle. I'm sure you'll see tons of wildlife while you're out there. And you'll be hanging out with the locals and stuff. It seems like a really nice area. So it may be an option that you want to explore, see if it's worth the price or not. You can also stay in Lanquín if you feel like, but because of my trip, I went back to Coban because I'm heading to Tikal. And as I explained earlier, the road from Lanquín to Tikal is dangerous. So going from Coban to Tikal is much safer, even though it's further. I'm not taking my rental car on some goat pass road in the middle of Guatemala and falling off a cliff. But I will say I did bring my drone, and as I was taking it up, somebody stopped me and told me I couldn't. Like, I looked it up before, I didn't read any rules about drones. And I don't even know who this guy was, but if you're trying to fly one, you might get hassled for doing so. So just keep that in mind if that's something you were thinking about doing. So to kind of recap, definitely worth it. Try to get there early, beat the crowds. You've got plenty of options of where you want to stay. For me, I stayed in Kanba. You can stay in Lanquín, and you can stay in Semuc Champey. Bring money, water shoes, bug spray, sunscreen, towel, you know, all the stuff you would need when you're in the middle of a jungle, okay? If you want to go to the lookout, you can do that first and then just go down and relax. You're really probably not going to feel like climbing that thing after you've been jumping off cliffs and flipping into the water and everything. I would probably just get that out of the way if that's what you want to do. I'm probably forgetting something, so if I am, ask me below and I'll answer. I'm always answering questions. I had a great time. I hope you have a great time when you go. And if you have any questions or if I forgot something, throw it below, because maybe that point can help other travelers who are going to Semuc Champey. And that's it for me, man. You guys stay blessed. Take care. Peace.